Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T1 HMC. It's the American Tier 2 SPG, and it's located on the north spawn of Abbey under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, it's one of my replays. We've gone from the biggest Arty in the game, the T92 HMC if you watch my last replay, to the smallest Arty in the game. In fact, actually, it's the smallest American one. It's the Tier 2 SPG based on the T2 chassis with a 75mm gun capable of 175 Alpha. Okay, battle started. Now, this is a pretty terrible Arty. Most people dislike it intensely because it's very inaccurate. Tends to be, but it's actually based, although I say it's based on the T2 chassis, it's very similar. It has many of the components of the T1 Cunningham. Now it's open-topped Arty. Well, most of them are, but this one is very open-topped, you might say, with the gun in the centre. Okay, I found a firing position, and I'm now looking for the enemy, and I found one straight away. It's a Striv M38, and I'm dialing in on him. You can see that even with a gun laying drive, it takes forever to dial in on the target. Okay, round out. And I wiped him out with one shot. 88 hit points. First kill. Now, there was an enemy, an M2 medium, somewhere up there. And I've got plenty of ammo. 60 rounds is the amount you carry. But I'm holding my fire until I can see the target. I do have some teammates nearby, so they should be able to spot for me. Just need something to shoot at. Okay, well, I found something over by the Abbey Road, an MKA. Oh, but he didn't last very long, so I'm now looking for a new target. Oh, and we found one. It's another MKA. This is around about Christmas time when they first came out, and there's a BT2 with it, so I'm dialing in on the BT2. Okay. Looks good. Oh, he pulls away just as I fire. And now he's taking a lot of hits. Now, if he stays still long enough, I can reload and put a shell into him. And just as I shoot, he's killed. So that was another wasted shot, unfortunately. Okay, Cruiser 2. Over in the houses. He's been spotted, but doesn't seem to realise he's being dialed in on. Round out. And it's a hit. 50 hit points. He now realises he's got to move. In fact, we've now got 3 enemies here. 4 enemies if you can count the Cruiser 2. And I'm going for the M15 first. I get a hit for 57. Reloading and dialing in on the next target, which I think is going to be that T46. I fire around in and he pulls away just in time. In fact, now we've got 5 enemy tanks in close proximity. I'm now going to go for that M2 medium. And the shell goes stray. M2 medium's moving. Trying to line up one of them for a shot. Fire around in. And I've killed the 72. The IKV 72 wiped out. Going for the M2 medium. If he stays round about there. That's it. Oh, no. Just missed him. Line up another shot. I'm going for the Cruiser 2 again this time. He's the only one visible. Line up ahead. Work out where he's going. Round out. Unfortunately, he stopped just in time to avoid that shell. Okay, he's stationary, rounds out. And he took it. The shell hit him square on. Going for the M2 medium this time. Round out. And that's a big hit for 105. And we can see the Cruiser 2's been killed. Now it's the M15. I fired ahead thinking he was going to keep moving, but he didn't. Dialing in on his position. Oh, and now the T46 has come into sight. And I wipe him out with one shot right into his rear. So that is my 3rd kill. Now there's only 2 enemies left. This M15. And I fire around him where he's located. It looks like my teammates are determined to kill him. Looks like I'm not going to get a look in here. But I'm firing around him anyway. And he's gone. So there's only 1 enemy remaining, and that's Paul FM42. And we don't know where he is at the moment. But I've platooned with the M2 Light. We've both got at least 3 kills. In fact, the M2 Lite's got 4. And I'm going to move up because I've only got a limited range on this T1 HMC. And if the enemy's spotted, then obviously I'll get a last chance just to get my 4th kill. There's our teammate on the M2. Don't fall in the water. Now they didn't actually build this SPG. It was finished at the prototype stage. Didn't get the go-ahead in the end. But there was a lot of different types of SPG that the American Army were actually considering at the time. And this was just one of the batch. So there were others that Wargaming could have actually put into the game other than the T1 HMC. Well, they still haven't found him. Oh, yes, they have found him now. There he is. He's on the island in the river. Okay, now I'm lining up for a shot. Aiming. Here we go. He's just on that rock. They are capping, so we need to get the kill before they cap out. Oh, and they did. So before I could shoot, before I was fully dialed in. So game's over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, there you go. It's an ace tanker for general disturbance and the T1 HMC. It doesn't take much to ace the T1 HMC. So few people like it that if you play it enough times, you will get an ace tanker in it fairly easy. And you can see it's actually the first ace tanker that I've had in this tank. I also managed to pick up a Brothers in Arms for getting at least 3 kills in platoon with somebody else who had 3 kills. And my win rate for that game was 4,030. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, you can see when it came to team score, actually I came second on damage. The MKA came in top. He got 521 hit points of damage. I got 492, and the M2 Lite that I platoon with, he got 394, and he also picked up a cool-headed as well as his Brothers in Arms. When it came to kills, it was the M2 Lite who did the best. He got 4 kills. I got 3, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was the M2 Lite who came in top with 594. Then came the other M2 Lite with 542, the one I platoon with, and then the MKA with 512. I only managed to get 387 in the end, but that's still pretty good if you think about it. And it's very low in order to get an ace tanker. That's a very low base XP. I fired 16 rounds in that game. I got 7 direct hits and 3 penetration and 5 splash. Damage of 492 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. I damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and on a premium count I earned 11,319 credits, got 4,754 for completing the mission and events, so total was 16,073. And after ammunition resupply, and the ammo is incredibly cheap at this level, 15,177 credits to take away. I received 580 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 296 for completing the mission and events, and 580 for personal reserve bonus of 100%. So my take home was 2,037 experience points altogether. So first ace in the T1 HMC, and I recommend if you do want to get an ace tanker, this one's actually, it takes a little while, bit of practice, but after a few games, if your crew gets good enough, you can actually score, and then it gets quite easy to actually get an ace tanker, because if the enemy is silly enough to stay still long enough, and they did for me, then obviously you can get good hits on them. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.